So if you don't know already, I'm going to be writing an entire novel in one day, 24 hours, 50,000 words. And I just want to share with you a clip from the Bestseller Experiments, which is a great podcast hosted by Mark Stay and Mark DeVoe. And this is them reacting to the news of my insane experiments.
Now, last but by no means least, and you're going to love this, Mr. D, Andrew Chapman, long-term supporter on the BXP group, says, I was listening to the Tim Sullivan episode of the podcast. That was last week's episode. Do check it out. It's a really good episode, very inspiring, and it got me thinking. The idea of writing a whole novel in a day came up. That was your idea, wasn't it, Mr. D?
Yeah, I think I might have mentioned that.
Yeah. Well, Andrew says, I've decided to give it a bash. Right?
Love it. If anyone's going to do it, Andrew is, right?
It will, yeah. Andrew says it's been done before. And he says, when I published my first book back in 2011, there was another indie author skulking around the forums who did it. Nick Spalding wrote Life with No Breaks in a Single Sitting. Very impressive, did very well, launched an incredible, successful career. So Andrew's been doing a bit of research. Apparently, John Boyne's The Boy in the Striped Pajamas was written in 2.5 days.
Amazing.
So he's going to, although that book could have done with a bit more research, he says, Andrew says, I'm going to aim for 50,000 words. That means I'll have to write 2,000 words every hour for 24 hours, no sleep, short breaks for food, a lot of coffee, and a pillow for my arse, which will no doubt be aching by the 12th hour. Now, he says, I have an advantage. In order to do it, I'm going to be adapting a screenplay that I've already written, The Mask Collector. Now,
good idea.
I've had the great pleasure of reading the screenplay for The Mask Collector because, as I do edit work, I give feedback and blah, blah, blah. And Andrew hired me to read it and give him a script report on that. It's a cracking script. It's a really, really good script. Great concept. So I think he's onto something here. So Andrew continues, says, very good reason for not starting a story from scratch. You know, the thing that slows me down is trying to work out what happens next. So a lot of that work is done. So anyway, he's doing it on the 12th of May this year, 2022, 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 a.m. the following day, which is Friday the 13th. And Perfect. He says The Mask Collector will be reborn as a novel. He's going to be sharing his progress on Twitter and Instagram. He's at Andy Chap Writer on both. Andrew, brilliant. Whoa.
I can't wait to hear how this goes.
We're there for you.
This is going to be brilliant. This is going to be like, I mean, that's like 50,000 words in 24 hours. That is utterly insane. But it makes you wonder if it can be done. I mean,
if anyone can do it.
If anyone can do it, Andrew.
Anyone can do it.
So this is great. Okay, Andrew, you've accepted the challenge. You've thrown down the gauntlet. We want to hear about how it goes. We want to find out the good, the bad, and the ugly, like no hold bars. And we want you to inspire everyone else out there that might one day give this a go as well. This is insane, and I love it. I'm sorry for even mentioning it. It was kind of a joke, but maybe this will be the start of something really beautiful. Maybe this could be the big, I mean, like Andrew said, you just never know. Maybe this will be the book that goes bonkers. And then he's got a great PR story. This is a brilliant thing about this idea, is that he's got a great PR story to launch the book, right? We all need something like that. That would be an amazing story. You can see that on the BBC News. Man writes book in 24 hours, becomes massive bestseller. Go for it, Andrew. We're behind you all the way, sir.
We'll are 100%.
We'll bring some coffee at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Keep you going.
I won't be there the whole time because I'll be sleeping at
a
good 8 hours of that. But while we're awake. Yeah. Well, excellent. You in Canada, me over here.
Well, because we did a 24-hour thing, didn't we? When we did the launch of our book.
When we launched the book, and of course, back to reality. When I was sleeping, you were writing. When you were sleeping, it was the book that never slept.
Book that never slept. So, I know. Absolutely. It's brilliant stuff. Well, listen, brilliant stuff. And hey, if anyone else wants to join Andrew on the 12th of May, take a day off work, or if you don't work, put it in your diary. Let us know. We'll see if we can get a few of you together. Maybe you can kind of chat a bit on Twitter as you go through your day. Obviously not too much because you should be writing. But 12th 12th of May, which is a Thursday, I believe, in a couple of weeks. So 12th of May. Any other takers, drop us a note and we'll add you to the group, and we'll have to come up with the name of a merry band of writers. If anyone else is crazy enough as Andrew, who knows where this could go, Mark?
This could be great.
Brilliant stuff. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, that's all from me today. But The Mask Collector is out for pre-order already, even though I haven't written it yet. It was actually number 49 in the horror classics chart on Amazon, which is bizarre and insane considering it doesn't exist. But it is available for pre-order. It's $1.99 on amazon.co.uk. I promise it will be written and available by the time it's released, which is going to be on the 31st of July. The story, if you this is the first you're hearing about my plan to write a book in a day, is a bank heist goes wrong when one of the hostages turns out to be a wanted serial killer. It's like the Italian Job meets Silence of the Lambs. You can read the full description on Amazon. Alright, I'm going to go now. Bye bye.